Hey sports fans, welcome to an Inside Sports exclusive. I'm Sean Qualishin here. And as the NFL lockout seems to be coming to an end, which is good news for all you football fans, I have ranked the top, who I think will be the top 10 teams going into the season. So let's get right to it. Number 1, I have the New England Patriots, led by Tom Brady. I expect them to have another great season, 14-2. Were bounced by the Jets early last year in the playoffs. I don't think that'll happen again. They were a young team besides Brady. I expect them to have matured. I expect them to have another great season and be the best team in the AFC and the favorites to win the Super Bowl. At number 2, I have the Atlanta Falcons. Huge pickup in the draft with Julio Jones. Just made them the best offense in the NFL with Roddy White, Julio Jones, Michael Turner, Matt Ryan, Tony Gonzalez. They're going to have one dynamic offense. We'll see the defense can keep pace. If they can, they're the team to beat in the NFC, and it'll make an interesting Super Bowl if we get a Patriots-Falcons, just because it'll be interesting to see if the Pats' defense, a very good defense, can keep up with a high-powered offense like the Falcons should have. At number 3, I have reigning Super Bowl champions, the Green Bay Packers, led by Aaron Rodgers. If they can develop a run game, watch out. That might be the most deadliest offense in the NFL. I know I just said the Falcons will have the best, but with Aaron Rodgers, if you start cheating up on the run, he's going to find the open guys. They're going to put up a lot of points. He's good. And with the Packers are able to run the 3-4 to perfection with Clay Matthews, A.J. Hawk, B.J. Raji, with Woodson and Williams in the backfield. They're going to be a dangerous team. And it is insanely hard to repeat Super Bowl victories, but the Packers have the team to do it. They have a very good shot at doing that. Going down to number 4, the Pittsburgh Steelers, because Big Ben knows how to win. That's all you need to do. It doesn't matter how pretty it is, Big Ben can win. You win games, you win Super Bowls. So with a rugged defense the Steelers have, a good receiving core, good running back, I look for Big Ben to make it happen. Steelers will get a lot of wins this season. Well, they'll win their division. I don't know if they're going to be better than the Patriots, but only time will tell. At number 5, the New Orleans Saints picking up Mark Ingram in the draft. Huge pickup for them. Now they can establish a well-rounded running game, make it easier for Drew Brees to pass the ball, make their offense that more dynamic, make them another Super Bowl contending team like they were when they won it before. It'll make it interesting, and I think they might surprise us all. I have them 5th, but just don't count those Saints out yet. They might be marching their way through the playoffs. Alright, at number 6, we have the Baltimore Ravens. People claim that their defense is getting old, but it's still a great defense. Their defense is always good. Ed Reed, Ray Lewis, Terrell Suggs, always a good defense. But on the flip side, their offense is getting better. Joe Flacco is becoming a much more mature quarterback. Anquan Boldin, Todd Heap. We'll see they re-sign T.J. Houshmandzadeh, a great offensive line led by Michael Orr. They have all the pieces. Let's see if the Ravens can put it together and make something of it in the playoffs this year. At number 7, we have the Indianapolis Colts. Colts fans, don't be worried. Peyton Manning will be fine from the neck surgery, and he will return to himself. He will be Peyton Manning. The Peyton Manning who throws a lot of touchdown passes and a lot of yards. So I look for the Colts to put up a lot of points. We'll see the defense can hold opponents. If they can, I look for the Colts to be a deadly team. If not, I still think they'll win the AFC South, but we'll see how far they make it. I still think Peyton Manning being Peyton Manning, that he knows how to win. He's a winner. The Colts will win. At number 8, I have maybe the most explosive offense in the NFL, the Philadelphia Eagles, led by Michael Vick. He's become a great passer. He can move. He's got speed, but so does his receivers, Deshaun Jackson, Jeremy Maclin, Brent Selleck, all fast. Well, Selleck's a tight end, but Jackson and Maclin, both very fast receivers. And I look for their offense to put up a lot of points. The question is, again, will their defense match it? All these high offenses, but defense wins championships. A great defense can shut down a great offense any day of the week. So it'll be interesting. They're going to have a lot of tough competition. We'll see if the Cowboys can bounce back from their awful year. We'll see if the Giants can actually make the playoffs this year. It'll be very, very interesting. At number 9, I have the New York Jets. Yep, that's right, the New York Jets. Rex Ryan and Mark Sanchez. We'll see what Sanchez can do, if he can be the team leader he has been, and we'll see if Rex Ryan still uses his trash talking method to get into teams' heads. it's going to be interesting. They're going to have to re-sign one of their two big receivers, and they're going to lose one. So is it Santonio Holmes or Braylon Edwards? I think that the Jets should choose Santonio Holmes. He's a big-time receiver, somebody for Sanchez, somebody Sanchez needs. Edwards, we'll see if he goes out, what team will pick him up, and will that team become a new factor going into throughout the season for a playoff spot. And finally, in 10th, this was a tough one. It could have went a couple of different ways, but I have the Chicago Bears. They always have a tough, rugged defense. Jay Cutler, he can be inconsistent at times, but he's a good quarterback. They have a good run game. They have good receivers. I don't think they'll beat the Packers this year. I don't think they'll be the best team in the NFC. But look for them to be a kind of a threat. I don't know, like kind of like a sleeper, like that. One of those wild card teams that works their way through the playoffs. It'll be interesting to see. But if not the Bears, you could argue the New York Giants. Great receiving core. Eli Manning does throw a lot of interceptions. He's got to fix that problem. But they have another strong defense. Or you could say the San Diego Chargers. Phillip Rivers, one of the best quarterbacks in the game. But their defense has slowly been falling apart. They lost Sean Marion. So it'll be interesting to see if their defense can hold up. But I mean, and if they don't go off to a slow start, perennial slow start team the Chargers are. So we'll see what happens with them. But that's how it goes. Number 1, the Pats. Number 2, the Falcons. 3, the Packers. 4, the Steelers. And 5, the Saints. Those are the top 5. So I think you could argue any one of those teams could be in the Super Bowl. Maybe even 6, the Ravens. 7, the Colts. But we'll see. We'll see how the NFL season unfolds. We'll see which free agents go where. We'll see what injuries come through the season. It's going to be one heck of an NFL season. That is for sure. So stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching this Inside Sports exclusive. I'm Sean Kowalczyk, and we'll see you next time.